Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another movie review. Now, I finally got around to watch this movie. If I didn't have Paramount Plus, I wouldn't be able to watch it. This week it just came out on DVD and Blu-ray, but it's one of those movies that supposed to come out in theaters here in the United States, but because of the pandemic, they pushed the date back again and again until they decided just to release it on Paramount Plus. And it would have been nice to see it on the big screen because it looks gorgeous. I'll explain my thoughts briefly. Let me get the title out of the way first, because I tend to take forever on that sometimes. Is the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run, which is the third SpongeBob movie. Well, it's supposed to be theatrically released, but I believe it was theatrically released in Canada, I believe. And that movie has been on DVD over there for many months, and this week it just came out here. It took a little bit of a while for it to finally get a physical release, which I never thought would be possible, because sometimes with certain films that come out on streaming service, we never get a physical release. Like, fairly rarely we do. But this new SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, is one of those movies that, when the first trailer came out, I couldn't do a trailer reaction to it, because at the time my computer broke down, just like what happened with the Jumanji The Next Level movie. I couldn't do a trailer reaction to it at the time, so this one, I definitely missed out on that. So I didn't see any of the trailers for it and didn't look into the reviews of the film. I heard some people saying it was not that good, but surprisingly, I kind of like this movie, a lot better than I thought I would. I like the first SpongeBob movie the best, and then Sponge Out of Water, yeah, that's what it's called. I thought it was okay. I did a review on that one almost 2 years ago or something like that. And with this one, how do I explain the plot? Basically, Plankton kidnaps Gary and takes him to Atlantic City, where basically King Poseidon wanted to find a snail with enough juice or something to help get rid of his wrinkles on his face. Seriously, that's the reason why. And SpongeBob and Patrick have to go on a journey to rescue Gary and stuff. And I gotta be honest, the movie was kind of there's some funny parts in this. I thought this movie was a bit funny, although there's I think one scene in particular with the music number with Snoop Dogg. I kind of cringed a bit. I think that was the worst scene in the movie. Sorry about that. Nothing against Snoop Dogg. It's just, I don't know. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And without giving some stuff away, there was there's some cut scenes that goes to SpongeBob and his childhood, and especially some of his friends. And there's a show on Paramount Plus that I believe came out the exact same day as this movie did on service or something, when SpongeBob was a little kid at this summer camp with his friends. And sometimes it wasn't really that necessary. Maybe it's just a little promotion for that show. So that's kind of a bit distracting. But the cutaways aren't really that bad, to tell you the truth. It was kind of cute and everything. And the SpongeBob humor, as someone who haven't watched the show since the first movie came out, yeah, it's been that long. SpongeBob was a big part of my childhood, and I have no choice but to see this. I thought the humor was pretty spot on. I could see, some people definitely having a problem with it, if it's too over the top and stuff. Maybe that's how modern SpongeBob is now, but I'm not sure. But I thought the humor was, still there. There wasn't that, there was once or twice was a little too weird to me. But I really thought that this movie was a lot of fun, and the animation I really think matches the style of SpongeBob. In the first film, it was mostly all, hand-drawn animation, or yeah, something like that, like the traditional 2D animation we were used to back then. And then in the second film, it was 2D animation, but then when they went on dry land, there was the CGI, which I thought was done pretty well. And I guess it's because of that they decided to go this movie all CG. There's the one scene where SpongeBob and Patrick are out in the deserted western town. It was all live action. And how could you not talk about this movie without mentioning Keanu Reeves as the tumbleweed character? It's surreal, but I literally laughed. I mean, Keanu Reeves. I mean, how can you not love him? So yeah, that's yeah, definitely kind of like a someone who guides SpongeBob, and I don't want to get into all that, otherwise I may give some stuff away. But yeah, Keanu Reeves was pretty funny in this one, I thought. And the animation, I think I'm going to get back to it, I thought was pretty interesting, like, not really stylish, but more like cartoony, and something I've not seen much. Like I thought this was pretty, I would say, interesting CG animation. And then with SpongeBob, I thought it really matches the tone. So, would I recommend this movie? Well, yes. Like I said, it's not perfect. I think the first SpongeBob movie is the best. In my opinion, that's the SpongeBob movie I grew up with. But I would say well, if you're not a fan of SpongeBob, I don't think you're going to be a fan here with this one. It's definitely really wild and crazy, and yeah, typical SpongeBob humor to expect. But I would say, like, if you grew up watching SpongeBob, you haven't watched it in a very long time, or you're still watching SpongeBob after like over 20 years later, you still may dig to this one, even though it's pretty sad that Steven Hillenburg had passed away. Like they're still continuing SpongeBob even after his death. But I thought, you know, especially for a film that came out that got made like after his death, it still captures the spirit of SpongeBob, though, even though it's not like almost the same, but it comes close to me. I know, like, hardcore fans who may like this movie, like fans who are older may enjoy this movie. Like, I think mostly kids would like this movie. So it's kind of weird. I really think Sponge on the Run is definitely like a worth watching film. If you have Paramount Plus, definitely go check it out. I'm pretty sure you may have a good time with it. It's you may get a couple laughs here and there, but some cringes like here and there. But it's mostly rare. Mostly you're gonna get some laughs from it. So that's my review on the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. I hope I said the name correctly. There's Sponge out of water, now there's Sponge on the Run. What's the fourth one going to be called? We'll have to see if they ever make another one. So that's my review of the film, like I said. If you have seen the movie, let me know what you think of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.